Today I was able to make $2,721 using two simple indicators. When I started trading and as I was watching videos on YouTube, I felt like the more complicated it is, that's how you are going to make money. But over time, after trading for the past 7 years, I've come to realize that the simpler you make your strategy, the better it's going to be for you, the more profitable it's going to be. Today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I use these two simple indicators to be able to make money in the market. So overcomers, one thing that I want you to know is that I trade a New York time market. I trade from 6:30 a.m. because I'm in PST right up till before 8 because I drop my children at school. So before 8 o'clock, I'm done trading. Even though I've learned this strategy and my goal is to make it simple for you, one thing that I want you to understand is that trading is not that simple. That's why about 90% of people are losing money in the market. So you can't come into the market with the impression that you want to just start making money immediately. You need to know that you have to first of all put in the work to study. You need to put in the work to understand exactly how the market moves. For me to get to this point where I'm able to make money like this, it has taken me about 7 years to get to this point where I'm able to make money like this. So I have put in the work. Even if you see a simple strategy like this, one thing that I want you to know is that your emotion, the psychology, also plays a lot in the market. So overcomers, I always tell people, don't take your hard-earned money that you are not able to lose and put in the market. Start by back testing. You can use paper money to back test. After you've used paper money, you can use prop firms. Practice your strategy. You know, with prop firms, you have some emotion because you have put in some amount of money. You can buy a $50,000 account for about $33 using my Apex code down below. And when you do that, you are able to start practicing the simple strategies that I show. And until you feel comfortable, you know that you are comfortable before you start taking your hard-earned money and putting into the market. So the indicator I'm talking about is called VWAP. So if you have not heard about it, VWAP just means where price should be. It takes into account volume, so the quantity that is being bought, and then with price, the current price. So it takes into account all those two things and then look for an average. So when I started trading, there were so many indicators that I heard about. And as someone with a statistics background, I want to make sure that everything I'm using in my trading, I understand exactly why it is happening like that. That is why I'm able to use simple strategy, because I understand the math behind it. I understand why this thing works. But my goal here is to simplify it for you. You don't need to understand the math. Let's just go to the chart. Let me show you exactly how this works. So in order for you to get your VWAP on your chart, I want you to come here where we have indicators. I'm using TradingView. So just come here and search for VWAP. And this is the first one here that says volume weighted average price. Click on it. So when you click on it, it's going to provide, this is what the indicator look like. So what I want you to do is that you can come on top of the indicator and double click on it. Or you can just come here where you have the setting of the indicator, you click there, and then it's going to also open this window. So what I want you to do is that just come here, you see where you have this upper and lower. I'm going to show you subsequent videos how you can use this, but today I want to make it very simple. So let's take this out for today, and then we are going to take this out. Also, this one, I want you to click here, and then you are going to remove all the shadows. The only thing we want is this one that says VWAP. Now I want you to come here. You can just click on this VWAP and change the color to anything that you want. So let's go ahead and just put like purple. If you want the line to be thicker, you can come and change it anywhere here. So when you are done with that, you just go ahead and close it. So overcomer, this is a sacred indicator. I want you to know that I only use 2 indicators in my trading, and these are the 2 indicators that I'm going to show you in this video. So how do we use this VWAP? So just look at right here. You can see right here, you see how VWAP is crossing in the middle. This just tells you that there is some consolidation happening here. If you understand the secret of VWAP, then you are not going to be buying or selling here, because VWAP is crossing right where price is. So you don't want to be buying because you are not going to make any money. You don't want to be selling because you are not going to make any money. So the thing is, remember that as day traders, when we want to buy, when we want to make money, I want you to remember that as day traders, we make money only when there is a change in the market. So if you buy somewhere and then price moves, then that's when you are going to make money. If you sell and price drops, that's when you are going to make money, because you are predicting that price is either going up or price is going down. So but if you buy and price is at the same place, then there is no way you are going to make money. So always avoid buying or selling when VWAP is crossing like this. That is a secret of e-commerce. So now, how are we going to use this VWAP? You see how price is above VWAP, right? When price is above VWAP, that's when we are going to be buying. And when price is below VWAP, we are going to be selling. So the price will always come back to VWAP, but don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how to use the second indicator to be able to buy and sell. So now, when you have understood this, the two things that I want you to always remember is that when price is below VWAP, you are going to sell. Right here, when price is below VWAP, you only think of selling. And when price is above VWAP, you only think of buying. That's the secret. Now, the next indicator I want to show you is now how am I going to buy, how am I going to sell. So let's come here again, just go back to your indicator. I want you to go ahead and type EMA. So, and then it's going to bring this one that says moving average exponential. That's what I want you to click on. So go ahead and click on it, and when you click on it, it's going to appear on your chart. That is a secret. These two indicators is going to be a game changer for you. So you can do exactly the same thing. You can double click on it like this, and then go ahead and change the color if you want to. Let's say we just go ahead and change it to something like black, and then you can also increase the thickness, whatever you want. You can just go ahead and fix it like that. So I want you to click on this input and make sure that you have 9 right here. So we are going to be using the 9 moving average. So after that, you just go ahead and click OK. That is all you need to do with this indicator. So now everything is set up. So now that we've had our indicators on the chart, let me now explain how this works. When your 9 EMA is very close to your VWAP right here, that is the best place for you to buy or sell. Okay, the further away VWAP is from your 9 EMA, it means that price is too extended. So the closer VWAP is to your 9 EMA, then those are the best place for you to enter the market. So now, what is the secret here? So you see how price is going right here. So today, when I came to the market, now as price is moving here like this, now this is where we break through our 9 EMA, right? And as we break through our 9 EMA, I was able to take my trade right here, because I know that I have VWAP down here is telling me that we are on an upward trend, and the 9 EMA is also telling me that it is time for me to enter the market. So every time when price crosses the 9 EMA, it is time for you to buy. And this is where I was able to enter my trade. And now I'm just riding my trade up, and what is keeping me in this trade is my 9 EMA. My 9 EMA is the thing keeping me in this trade. My VWAP is already telling me that we are on an upward direction, right? So, and now I'm here just staying in that trade. Even though we are having pullbacks here, I know that it has not broken down my 9 EMA. So that keeps me longer in the trade. So, and I've already shown you the strategy that you can use, like your high Kanachi candle. That is another secret that you can use to be able to stay longer in the trade. This video, the main thing that I want to show you is these two indicators that have been a game changer for me. So when you are in your trade, you can just use your 9 EMA to stay in that trade, and when price crosses down, then you can come out of that trade just using 9 EMA. And you see how the 9 EMA price continues back up. Now if you want to go back into the trade, you can still enter above here, because price has gone back above the 9 EMA. Here you could come out of the trade because it break down, right? But now, because you could not tell when it break down, you could not tell if it's going to continue to come back to VWAP. But you see that it came back in and then it continued up. So you are able to go back into your trade and then ride it up. So just make sure that when you make your money already, you don't have to allow that money again to go to the market. These are things that are going to help you to know when to come out of your trade if you are in a trade. And when I'm trading, I make sure that I have all my zones on my chart. So like right here, you would have seen support or resistance. And if you don't understand how to draw your zones on your chart, and if you don't understand This is how my zones were, and this is where I entered this trade. That's why I marked it here like this. And if you don't understand how to draw these zones, I'm going to encourage you to go and watch this next video that explains to you how to be able to get these zones on your chart. As an encouragement, if you are still struggling on your trading journey, I just want to encourage you to know that it is hard from the beginning. There is no skill that you can just get up and learn and just understand like that. Sometimes, even though I've shown you this, and then you see yourself still going in and out the trade, and you have to master your emotion. There are some things that it comes with time. It comes with time, overcomer. Don't give up on your journey. It comes with time. As you master your emotion, as you master your psychology, things will get better. Sometimes I always feel like some people give up too quick, too soon. Use paper trading, and I've explained to you how you can use prop firms, and I even have a code down below where you can use to sign up for prop firms, and you are not putting your own money at risk. You can start with $33, and that is going to help you to master your skills very well. So overcomers, more grace. I pray that God is going to strengthen you on your journey. There is so much money on the stock market. We just have to learn how to get our own portion of it. I wish you all the best on your journey. Love you all so much. I'm going to see you in that next video.